Good evening. Welcome to Election Night in America 2020. Tonight we have the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell versus the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer from the state of New York. Let's look at the approval rating polls per state for Mitch McConnell. As you can see, he does very well in some Trump states, however is lacking in areas like the Rust Belt and even his home state, where his approval rating is hovering in the low 20s. As for the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, he's doing surprisingly well in his home state for an incumbent senator, even though it is a Democratic state, but is not doing well across the Midwest or in any states that Trump won in 2016, other than parts of the Rust Belt. It is now time for the 7 p.m. poll closings. Out of the state of South Carolina, Mitch McConnell will carry their 9 electoral votes. Out of the state of Indiana, no big surprise here, the incumbent vice president home state, Mike Pence's home state, Indiana, with their 11 electoral votes, will go to Mitch McConnell. Now to the state of Vermont, Chuck Schumer will carry their 3 electoral votes, no surprise here. Out of the state of Virginia, a Clinton state from 2016, their 13 electoral votes are too close to call. Out of the state of Georgia, a state Trump won in 2016, too close to call, 16 electoral votes at stake. Now to the state of Kentucky, Mitch McConnell's home state, his approval rating is really bringing him down here, an almost exact tie. Right now, Chuck Schumer is leading by around 100 votes, however it is too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 3 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 20. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We can now make projections from the state of West Virginia. The state of West Virginia will go to Mitch McConnell with their 5 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Ohio, it is too close to call, a Trump state from 2016, 18 electoral votes at stake. And out of the state of North Carolina, another Trump state, 15 electoral votes at stake. Chuck Schumer is ahead by 1%. And on the current electoral map, Mitch McConnell maintains his lead with 25 electoral votes to Chuck Schumer's 3. It is now 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Stand by for projections from all the states in yellow. Out of the state of Oklahoma, Mitch McConnell will carry their 7 electoral votes. Now to the state of Alabama, 9 electoral votes. His approval rating is not so high here, yet he still is the victor in this state, 9 electoral votes. Out of the state of Mississippi, 6 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. No surprise, out of the state of Tennessee, the volunteer state, 11 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. Now to the state of Missouri, no real surprise, 10 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. Now to the state of Illinois, 20 electoral votes, Chuck Schumer the projected winner. Senator Schumer will also carry the state of Maryland, the most Democratic state in the Union, 10 electoral votes awarded to him. Out of the state of Delaware, another 3 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. And Chuck Schumer will also carry the state of Rhode Island with their 4 electoral votes. Now to the state of New Jersey, 14 electoral votes decisively going to Chuck Schumer. Out of the District of Columbia, 3 electoral votes, the most liberal party in the United States, Chuck Schumer the projected winner. Out of the state of Connecticut, 7 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. He will also carry Massachusetts 11 electoral votes. Remember, Elizabeth Warren is from this state. And out of the state of Maine, 3 out of their 4 electoral votes are now projected to go to Chuck Schumer. Out of the state of New Hampshire, 4 of their electoral votes are too close to call. This was a Democratic state in 2016. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, a state Trump upsetted everyone in 2016 and won this state, is too close to call. Out of the state of Maine, 1 of the 4 electoral votes from the 2nd Congressional District is too close to call, a GOP area from 2016. Out of the state of Florida, a very decisive swing state, 29 electoral votes. The likely winner of the state will likely decide the presidential election. Chuck Schumer is leading. Now on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer now taking the lead with 78 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 68. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for 1 projection. Out of the state of Arkansas, Mitch McConnell will carry their 6 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer maintains his lead with 78 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 74. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projections from all the states in yellow, a huge batch of poll closings. Out of the state of Wyoming, 3 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell, the most conservative state in the Union. Out of the state of Texas, 38 electoral votes, big prize from the McConnell campaign. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of Arizona, 11 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. And out of the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes, Mitch McConnell the projected winner. He will also carry Nebraska's 4 out of their 5 electoral votes, leaving the 2nd Congressional District as too close to call. We'll talk about that in just a second. Out of the state of North Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. Now, the state of South Dakota, another 3 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. And out of the state of Louisiana, 8 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. And out of the state of New York, 29 electoral votes, a Democratic win, Chuck Schumer the projected winner. He will also carry New Mexico's 5 electoral votes, Chuck Schumer the projected winner. We are now getting calls out of the state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. Sorry, we apologize for that error right there. But out of the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes, a state Clinton narrowly won in 2016. Chuck Schumer, the projected winner. And we're now getting a call out of the state of Michigan, a flip from 2016. 16 electoral votes will go to Senator Schumer. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of Virginia, 13 electoral votes, as expected, will go to Chuck Schumer. And we are now getting calls out of the state of Wisconsin that it is too close to call, a state Donald Trump decisively won in 2016, 10 electoral votes at stake. And out of the state of Nebraska, 1 out of the 5 electoral votes from the 2nd Congressional District is too close to call. And we are now getting word that the state of Arizona has no longer gone for Mitch McConnell. It is now too close to call. This is a state Trump won by around 5% in 2016. We originally called this for Mitch McConnell, but as more Democratic counties came in, it is now too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Mitch McConnell has 139 electoral votes to Chuck Schumer's 160. It is now 10 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for many major projections. Out of the state of Montana, Mitch McConnell will carry their 3 electoral votes, while out of the state of Utah, 6 electoral votes, another win for the McConnell campaign. Out of the state of Nevada, it is too close to call, a Democratic state from 2016, but out of the formerly solid Trump state of Iowa, it is too close to call, 6 electoral votes at stake. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 160 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 148. It is now 11 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projections from all the states in yellow. Out of the state of California, Chuck Schumer will carry their 55 electoral votes in a decisive victory. Out of the state of Washington, 12 electoral votes, the big progressive movement here, Chuck Schumer, the projected winner. Same thing out of the state of Hawaii, 4 electoral votes, the progressives have a very heavy electorate here. Chuck Schumer, the projected winner. He will also carry Oregon's 7 electoral votes. And out of the state of Idaho, Mitch McConnell, the projected winner of their 4 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 238 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 152. It is now 12:10 a.m. Eastern Time and stand by for state calls from the states of Nevada, Wisconsin, and New Hampshire. Out of the state of Nevada, Chuck Schumer will carry their 6 electoral votes. Out of the state of Wisconsin, this is a flip from 2016. Chuck Schumer, the projected winner of their 10 electoral votes. And out of the state of New Hampshire, a state Clinton won by around 2,000 votes. 4 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 258 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 155. It is now 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, and out of the state of Alaska, Mitch McConnell will carry their 3 electoral votes. Now, out of the state of Pennsylvania, another flip from 2016, 20 electoral votes goes to Chuck Schumer. Out of the state of Maine, 1 out of the 4 electoral votes from the 2nd Congressional District has flipped. Chuck Schumer will carry their 1 electoral vote. And out of the state of Nebraska, the 2nd Congressional District again, 1 out of the 5 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. And the presidency of the United States will go to Chuck Schumer. The Democrats have won the White House, and Chuck Schumer will go on to be the 46th President of the United States of America. As you can see on our current electoral map, he's surpassed the 270 needed to win at 280 electoral votes to 155 for Mitch McConnell. It is now 1:45 a.m., and we can now make state calls from the states of Ohio, Iowa, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, and Arizona. Out of the state of Ohio, Chuck Schumer will flip the state from 2016. 18 electoral votes will go to Chuck Schumer. Out of the state of Florida, 29 electoral votes will decisively go to Chuck Schumer. He is the projected winner, a huge flip. Out of the state of Iowa, Mitch McConnell will retain this state into the GOP column. Same thing in the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, Mitch McConnell the projected winner. He will also carry North Carolina's 15 electoral votes, hotly contested this season, Mitch McConnell the projected winner. And out of the state of Arizona, 11 electoral votes will go to Mitch McConnell. And on the current electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 327 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 203. Right now, the only state out is the state of Kentucky, which is Mitch McConnell's home state. It is now 2:10 a.m. Eastern Time. We can now make a call from the state of Kentucky. We apologize for it saying Arizona. We meant Kentucky. But the state of Kentucky will go to Mitch McConnell. 8 electoral votes will retain in the GOP column tonight by a narrow victory of less than 1%. And on the final electoral map, Chuck Schumer has 327 electoral votes to Mitch McConnell's 211. Thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to check out the mock election community below. It is a very fun community where you can run for president, representative, or even senator, and it's a lot of fun. Don't forget to check it out in the link below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.